Alrighty then, hello everyone, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Online, where last time we took the fight to Golbez, trying to save Vitra's sister, and we failed. Golbez instead transformed his sister into a shadow dragon. And even though we managed to both defeat the shadow dragon and Golbez, he still managed to feed Vitra's sister to the leftover aether of Zodiac's counterpart in the 13th, which transformed it into Zeromus, which I believe was the final boss in 4. Final Fantasy 4. I think that was the name of the final boss. That's cool. Yeah. And now we must make an attempt to defeat Zeromus in the 13th so that we may save his sister. Let's go. Lashawn is glad for your arrival. Seeking the light. Ah, Shint. I was about to call for you. There have been developments concerning the Void Gate that I would discuss with everyone. Coincidentally, I am told Y'shtola will be returning shortly. I dare to hope she has made some progress in devising a way to harness the First's light. Come, let us await the others in my chambers. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. I pray thou art come with glad tidings. With findings well worth many sleepless nights, I am pleased to report. Yay! You may leave it here. Thank you. Eager though I am to hear the details, I must first share tidings of my own. Grave ones. Urianger hath sent word from the Void Gate in Mar Lamentorum. The situation is precarious. They continue to rely upon the brands to contain the forces which would otherwise flow freely into the source. Yet though these measures were sufficient to imprison a fragment of Zodiac for aeons, against our enemies' determined onslaught, they are degrading at an unsettling rate. The Loporrits are sparing no effort to sustain the brands, but it's only a matter of time and they fail. Unless we act soon, there shall be no stopping Golbez from realizing his ambition. Then Zeromus should so test the seal even when not at full strength. It is every bit as terrible as we feared. Aye, we must needs vanquish it, to which end we require a means to pierce its dark shroud. So did you find it? A way to bring resplendent light to bear against our foe. As a matter of fact, I have. The theory was simple. We harness the light from the first and channel it to the 13th. Such a feat would require us to manipulate vast amounts of energy, to say the least. Oh. Orbs. And so I consulted Sid and his fellows, who rose to the challenge and produced bespoke devices. Aether transmitters. These marvelous contraptions can be placed at locations of our choosing to facilitate the flow of aether. In other words, we can use them to create ethereal currents. Damn, okay. That such a thing should be possible. We shall first direct aether from Nabath Aram, where the flood of light was halted, into the Crystal Tower. We all know from personal experience the wonders of which it is capable, wonders which suit our needs perfectly. I should mention that the situation in the Azim Steep, which the Avigans built to redirect aether, was also a source of inspiration. Once we have infused the Crystal Tower with sufficient aether, we shall send it into the rift. The aether transmitter shall guide the energy unto the 13th, like so. Neat. In this way, we shall have a lance of light, with which to pierce the shield of darkness. Or so I hope. No tests we perform are close to the scale of what we ultimately seek to achieve. I cannot guarantee success. It's a start. With such great minds on our side, how could we possibly fail? It would hardly be the first time we played it by ear. Indeed, we've harnessed the wisdom of the past, present, and future to further this cause. I too have faith that it will be enough in the end. Science and theory aside, we need to place one or more of these transmitters in the first, I take it. That goes to me, then. A task we must entrust to you, Shent. Rest assured I will provide you with what support I can. We got this. Heck yeah. I wish to go as well. Can you? This world that you brought back from the brink, I would see it with my own eyes. But how dost thou intend to make the journey? In a spirit vessel. That's how you and yours managed it, yes? Void Sense summoning also sees the soul separated from flesh. This separation I can do at will. The principles are similar enough. If you aren't averse to traveling with company, I should be glad to lend Zero my vessel. Of course. Then it's settled. I shall finish preparing the transmitters and then help Zero transfer her soul. Pray see to your own preparations, and then let us reconvene at Megaduta. Sounds good. Let's do it. For a moment I misunderstood and thought Y'shtola was proposing that Zero borrow her body, which would have been odd. True. Y'shtola will be along after she has seen to Zero's soul. Let us await her here. Apologies for the wait. Everything went smoothly. Zero's soul is now safely within the spirit vessel. I shall have the alchemists attend her body until she returns. Thank you. The vessel I place in your care, along with the transmitters and a set of garments for Zero. I also included instructions on how to operate the crystal tower, courtesy of Grahatiya. Oh yeah, thank you. Little important, I think. While you're away, I'll join Urian J in Lockwood. They'll need help should the plans fail. A fine idea. For my part, I shall continue to coordinate our efforts while I recover from my wounds. Given the task at hand, I suggest you speak with Rin. With her power over light, she is bound to be helpful in our efforts. But ere you do that or aught else, seek out Beklug. As the first foremost authority on soulcraft, they should be able to grant Zero a corporeal form. As I recall, the old Numo was rather fond of the Cabinet of Curiosity, so that should be your first stop. Sounds good. That's all from me. Go forth, warrior of darkness, and make your triumphant return to the first. Bum bum, bum 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 bum. That you shan't. What brings you back across the rift? Honestly, first you ask me to extract a soul from a spirit vessel, and then you tell me you have designs to channel light to another reflection. Wicked white Shent is nothing of a simple with you. I suppose some people can't help but find themselves at the center of world-changing events. Very well. If your home is in peril, then I shall do all in my power to aid you. I tend to your companion. You should go and speak with Rin. By all accounts, she practically lives at the moratorium these days. I'll look for you there once I've finished. I can just go normally. Rin!
Restoring the elements to the empty may allow life to flourish there once more. But that isn't enough to return the environment to the way it was. No, we need to gradually reintroduce life, beginning with plants. Not just any plants, though, but those that won't be a burden on a weakened land. Such as...
Become quite the scholar.
Oh, what a welcome surprise!
Yo!
It seems you caught me rambling to myself. How embarrassing. I've been studying botany, you see. Hoping that the knowledge would help our work in the empty. But never mind that for now. What brings you to the Crystarium? It was my understanding that the final days were behind us.
There's always some sort of world-ending catastrophe coming up. Man, how'd people get things done without Warrior of Lights back in the day? My goodness.
You wish to combat this otherworldly threat with the power of light? Please, let me help.
That's what I was hoping.
Though I've lost my connection to Hydaelyn, I can still manipulate light to a degree. If there is a chance I could save others with that power, then I have to try.
Heck yeah. Oh.
"'Tis done. Zero is now with us in the flesh. The spirit vessel I shall hold on to for operating the tower.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
This will help me to make sense of the controls, will it?
Hopefully.
There's a levity in his words that wasn't there before. It heartens me to know he is well.
Aw.
I shall see to the preparations as per his instructions.
My thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. That said, 'tis customary that my kind receive fitting payment for services rendered.
Uh-huh.
Not unlike we Void sent, then. In that case, you may devour some of my ether.
Are you mad? I'll do no such thing. The very suggestion is absurd.
Now, let's calm down. We all have our preferences, and I'm sure no offense was intended.
I shall attend to the tower now. The rest, I leave to you.
Thanks.
Zero, was it? My name is Reen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This world isn't what I expected. While light is indeed strong here, it's not pervasive or overwhelming. Everything looks much as it does in the source.
That was before we were able to change things
We
a
have
bit.
the Warrior of Darkness to thank for that. If you're interested, I would be glad to show you around.
Just an ordinary sky. Ordinary and beautiful. To think that after so much loss, they could reclaim this.
Growing light. We restored peace to the world, and I want to ensure that peace is preserved. That's why I'm learning everything I can. I've heard something of your deeds here, of how the Warrior of Darkness fought on, despite light ravaging his very being. Had I the selfsame strength of spirit, perhaps I could have done more for my world. No, it's not over yet. The 13th isn't beyond saving. That's why we're here. So, where to? Just lead the way. Money. Rin has been added to the Unending Codex. Garland Ironworks have been added. Spirit Vessel has been added. I see they use Aetherites here as well. Not that I'll be able to, having not attuned to any. I trust you're willing to walk with me. and is eager to help you set your plan into motion. Let's head to Nabath Orong. Since Zero can't teleport to the 8th right there, we should probably travel by Amaro. Lena. Ah, there you are. Thank goodness I'm not too late. Lena, I take it Beklub told you why he's here. More or less. Greetings and welcome. I am Lena, captain of the guard here at the Crystarium. Zero. Is there something you require? When I learned of your plan to gather light at the Crystal Tower, I felt compelled to warn you of the potential repercussions. I know well that you would never use the tower for ill, nor without due caution. Even so, I believe I understand. Ever since the flood, light has been a source of pain and misery. Some fear it still, no doubt. So it's the same with Garlemald. Which is to say that some would be uncomfortable at the sight of it wielded as we intend. That is your concern, is it not? Precisely. It was light that nearly consumed our world. To use the Crystal Tower to harness this destructive force risks turning the tower into an object of fear. You may convince the Crystarium of the necessity of your cause, but it will not be easy to win over those outside our walls. I worry this will undermine the fragile trust that we have only begun to build with some communities. They may misunderstand your intentions. Tell me, who they are and what misunderstandings they may have. I shall allay their concerns. Shent and I will go with her. People know us, and our presence will put them at ease. Thank you. I realize this will delay the execution of your plans, but I see no other way. As to where to begin, I dare say Yulmore will be as good a place as any. Though ours is an amicable relationship now, we were at odds for long years. Yulmore was once ruled by a tyrant who wielded the power of light. Though he promised salvation, in truth he made slaves of his subjects and sought to destroy any who defied him. He's gone now, thankfully, and a good man named Chayanuz was elected mayor. Relations between our cities have improved much since then. Even so, there's a lingering rivalry between us. If the Crystarium were to harness light without warning, some Yulmorans might suspect we have ulterior motives. Thus would it be prudent to give them prior notice. If you explain that you seek to save the Warrior of Darkness's home, though, I should hope that they would give you their blessing. Once again, yours is a name that commands respect and trust in the domain of your former enemies, as it does in Garlemald. Where else should we visit? After Yulmore, I would suggest the Raktika Greatwood. There you will find the Knights Blessed, a small collective which worships darkness, as well as the Vis guardians of the secrets of ancient Ronka. The Vis are insular and will likely not object unless the light encroaches upon their territory. The Knights Blessed, on the other hand, would greatly benefit from your assurances that your actions would not adversely affect their lives. People who worship darkness. Fitting for a world all but consumed by light. Wonder how they'll treat you, Zero, honestly. Very well. We'll treat with the people of Yulmore and the Knights Blessed. Here, take these whisper weeds. I will let you know when all is in readiness with the tower. Thank you. Right then, I should tend to my own tasks. Explaining the situation to the people of the Crystarium and arranging for your transmitters to be placed here and in Nabath Aram. We're truly grateful. Thank you, Lena. Come, let's head to Yulmore. Hopefully Chai News will know how best to present our plan to everyone. Sounds good. Look, Dulia Chai and Rendon are here too. Between the three of them, we should be able to get some good advice. This is the great and powerful leader of Yulmore. He must be possessed of subtle qualities that make him uniquely suited to the position. Shent, Rin. Oh, what a wonderful surprise this is. And you've even brought a new friend. Greetings, Warrior of Darkness. If you've come out of concern for your esteemed mayor, fear not. He runs the city well, and as ever prefers to work closely with the people, the better to hear their voice. Good gods, if it isn't Shent! To what do we owe the pleasure? Not another world-ending threat, surely not. Surely not. There's a sensitive subject about which we thought it best to consult the city's esteemed mayor. I doubt I'd ever describe myself as such, but anyway, I can tell you're up to something. The kind of something I might want nothing to do with. But regardless, I should probably know. What is it? Gathering light with the crystal tower, you say? I would be lying if I said that doesn't bring back unpleasant memories, and I believe I speak for most Yomorans. Everyone's like, yeah. We can hardly blame you. We have no reason to question your motives, of course. Neither yours nor those of the Crystarium's leadership. A world engulfed in darkness, its corrupted inhabitants attempting to invade your own. It's rather a lot to process, but the desire to save one's home is something anyone can understand. I'm touched that you show such concern for our feelings despite the gravity of your plight. Very well, you have my support. As if there was ever any doubt. Right, let's gather the people at once. An explanation from you ought to ensure everyone understands. Not so fast, dearest. If I were to reveal everything at this juncture, many would be deeply unsettled, regardless of any assurances I offered. No, we need to first set the stage. Spread word of the Warrior of Darkness's plight, that he is on a mission to save his world, as he once did ours. Once the tale is common knowledge, I shall call an assembly and explain the need to harness the power of light to a populace far more amenable to the idea. To that end, might I trouble you to speak with our citizens about your predicament? It would be more effective to hear the details from the hero himself, more likely to inspire solidarity for your cause. So we appeal to the desire to aid the Warrior of Darkness, present light in a more positive light. Well played, Master Chai. If it's best that you do the talking, then we'll come with you. Fine by me. I'm content to observe. I got this. I'm a people person. Once you've finished your rounds, I ask that you report to me. I should like to know how the people react. Right. Lead the way, Shent. We'll be right behind you. As you walk ahead! I'm acutely aware of my limitations and know that I am not the most persuasive speaker, thank you. We should do our utmost to make the people more receptive before I address them. People of Yomor have tremendous faith in both you and Master Chai. You should not still be here otherwise, I myself included. So Zero can travel here freely like you? Would that Alphino could do the same? I miss him dearly. Well, Lena and Master Chai couldn't be more different. They're both mindful of how their actions might affect others. They're both good leaders, and there's much I hope to learn from them. From that conversation alone, I could see how much the people here trust you. Thanks to Euless and Thancred, I've grown better at recognizing it. What? You've met Thancred too? I mean, right, of course you have. I don't know why I said that. Right, let's find some citizens to speak with. I suggest we start here in the canopy before heading down to the understory and then the derelicts. tavern, and an extravagant one at that. Those dancers engage with the poles in such strange ways. Are they pantomiming a battle? Soldiers thrusting their spear into the ground and using it to launch themselves at an enemy, perhaps. Given this world's violent history, it makes sense that displays of martial prowess would become popular entertainment. Sure, Zero. Thancred once told me that people come to these places to savor some memories and drown the others. I imagine the beehive was built primarily to help Yomorans forget about Sin Eaters, even if only for a time, but now they can simply enjoy themselves. I can see the appeal, but don't worry. I know I'm still a bit too young for it. Okay. Used to live for the moment, not caring what might happen on the morrow. But now that we have peace, I find myself thinking about the future and feeling anxious. What? Your home is threatened with destruction? Why are you wasting time in a drinking hole? But as I say it, I feel the sting of hypocrisy. Gods, I need to take control of my life. Need to face my troubles head on. The same goes for you. Well now, the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Light both. Ah! How may I be of service? Your enemies plot to invade your world. Tales of Sin Eaters ravaging countless villages, your plight feels all too familiar. Come what may, I urge you to remain strong. You overcame the Light Wardens, you can overcome any diversity. For what it's worth, I'm sure everyone here would be willing to help in whatever way we can. This is a nice guy, so incredibly comforting, don't you think? Gosh darn it. Yes, I need to go the opposite direction. Pardon me, my goodness. That thing there cleans up the debris. For a moment, I thought it might be a void scent. In case you don't know, it's not uncommon for our kind to use statues as vessels. But I see now that it's more akin to the mechanical soldiers used by the Guardians. They come in all shapes and sizes, don't they? Hey, Vanilla. Yeah, how you doing? When Vothri tries to keep us out of the city, many free citizens died in the chaos. Some had no kin to inherit their wealth, and so Yomor decided to use it to help fund the reconstruction of the derelicts. It's part of a greater effort to improve the living conditions down here, which is important since there's simply not enough room for everyone in the city proper. You doing alright? Good. Glad to hear it. Hey, Lucian. How you doing? Hopefully just as well. Am I going to try to finish Post Endwalker tonight? I don't know if I can do that. Because I know that there's still a few other threads and other parts to do, because this is like one of the first that I've done. I know I still have to somehow make it back to Elpis, because there's something to do there. And I don't know if there's anything else besides that I need to do, so I don't think I'm going to get through Post Endwalker today, no. You're moving to Norway tomorrow? Like moving? Oh my goodness. I wish you luck on your move. You're the Warrior of Darkness. I never dreamed I'd have the honor. But why are you in Yulmore, if I may ask? Your home is in danger and you've come seeking help. If there's anything we can do for you, you need only ask. Things could be better here, of course, and we've got a long road ahead of us, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you and yours, and we'll never forget that. Alright. I just need to get back to the top. Well, unfortunately, I still have work to do tonight, and I might even have to go into work tomorrow as well, so that'll be fun. So I might not be able to stream tomorrow either. Back to the plaza. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all of it in Post Endwalker tonight. So the people have one mind in their desire to help. Good. Why, just earlier, I overheard a conversation about how the Warrior of Darkness is seeking to save their home. Your tale is spreading quickly. Then the plan is unfolded precisely as you envisioned. All that remains, then, is to assemble the citizens and explain Shen's need to gather light. For better or worse, I'm mayor of this city. I'll do my best to win them over. Thank you. Well, aren't you... Yes, you're her. The young lady who saved me from Vothri. I'd eaten enough mule to fall under his control, but you cured me. I wouldn't be alive today if not for you. Oh, I remember you too. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I only learned later that it was the Oracle of Light herself who saved me. Saved all of us. I didn't know if I'd ever get the chance to express my gratitude. I'm sure it was nothing for someone with your power, but thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. What is this meal? Food made from the light-tainted flesh of sin eaters, you say? I see. The more they ate, the more the light's corruption spread. Right, and because of that, they became susceptible to Fothry's commands, as he could make the sin eaters do his bidding. Thankfully, I was able to suppress Light's influence and free everyone from his control. There seems to be no lingering effects. You say that as if it were some small feat. I've seen countless souls corrupted by darkness. Someone with the power to heal them would be regarded as a great figure, and never know peace. My gift has been a burden. Many have suffered for it, died for it. There were times when I wished I didn't have it, when I wanted to run away from everyone and everything. But I had friends to encourage and guide me, to help me learn not just to embrace my gift, but to take charge of my life, to change my fate. So you did just that. People of this world are resilient indeed. Oh God, the music. When I tended to the people after Vothry fled, I wasn't sure how much of a difference it would make. It's a relief to see so many that I treated are alive and well. My thanks again for your consideration, Shunt. The rest you may leave to us. We appreciate the Custarians' concern for the welfare of our people. May we continue to strengthen the ties between our two cities. Brief though it was wonderful to see you. Do visit again soon, hopefully when the fate of the world isn't weighing on your mind. That a half-void synth like me managed to escape the flood of darkness. For all these years, I never stopped to wonder why, to wonder if I had a greater part to play. Well, perhaps it's time I took charge and considered what I might be able to do for others. The answer is here in the first, and I will find it. Quick tongue, yes. Duffer. Ooh, ring. That's cool looking rings. Alright. Zero's cool expression cannot hide the fire in her eyes. If we have no further business here, let's move on. Where to next? Slitherbow, the home of the Knights Blessed and Raktika Greatwood, will explain the situation to their leader, Runan. So Lucian, are you moving to Norway for your work? I know you're like currently where you're at because of your work, so I was wondering if it was similar. If you don't mind me asking. If you do, I'm sorry for prying. Yeah? Ah. Little wonder those who revere darkness would gather here. Yet dark as this wood may seem, it is a blazing torch next to the void. I've not visited here in some time, but as much as I remember, which is good. You're gonna be 2 more hours ahead? Oh boy. Are you traveling by plane? Is the jet lag gonna get to you? I don't know how far Norway is from where you are, actually. So I don't know if it's gonna be a long trip for you or not. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully the jet lag won't be too bad on you. Shant, you're a sight for sore eyes, my friend. Will you be staying long in Slitherbow? Though, having said that, I suspect this isn't just a social call. You don't get jet lag usually? That's nice, at least. Great plan is in motion, and the Knights Blessed deserve to know. We need to speak with you as leader of the Knights Blessed. It's important. Ah, so it is more of a formal visit. That's fine. Why don't we get right to it then? What? Your world? Master Matoya's world is in grave danger? I forgot how much of Ishtola fanboy Runar is. That's all we needed to get him on board no matter what. Oh no. Master Matoya. Ishtola. She took another name in accordance with custom when she lived among the Knights Blessed. They believe light taints everything that it touches, even their true names. Out of respect, we don't speak hers here. I know, it's very sweet. You are Zero, yes. One come from a world consumed by darkness. I struggle to conceive of such a place. A pitch-black ball shrouds the sky, which neither the light of the sun nor the stars can pierce. It is the opposite of what you once knew here in Norvent. That being the case, I'm sure you can relate to our situation. All too well. You have my deepest sympathies. And in order to beat back the darkness in your world, you would harness light from ours. This is a simple yet brilliant idea. Only Master Matoya could have conceived of such. That Norvent is still in her thoughts. That we are still. So, you're not opposed to our plan? We Knights Blessed may place our faith in the dark, but we have never sought to force our beliefs upon others. If your deliverance lies in light, then by all means avail yourselves of it. I'm surprised. From what I was told of your people, I was certain you would disapprove of our methods. Do not mistake our reverence for darkness as a desire for it to be ascendant. Rather, in darkness there is a place that we seek to make our own, through prayer and self-reflection. And while light may have wrought suffering in our world, anything in excess can be harmful, even darkness, as you and yours know all too well. It is the wielder who is righteous or evil, not the weapon. If you would wield light for a noble cause, then who are we to deny you? An easy thing for me to say now that the night has been restored to our world, perhaps. Nevertheless, I wish you the best in your fight, Zero. May light shine your way in the darkness. Now then, this joyous occasion, I must offer you a proper welcome to Slitherbow. Hell yeah. You might find this interesting, Zero. If you say so. Right. Let us begin with the customary greeting. Gent, I trust you remember how to announce yourself as a friend of the Blessed. Within the chat mode in Say, enter Alin Tuta to offer Runar a traditional greeting. Abadabada. Tuta. Friends old and new, I bid you welcome to Slitherbow. Alan Tuta? What does it mean? In the language of Veronka, it is one of several ways one might say good evening. This greeting allows us to quickly discern friend from foe. A simple expression, but in a world bereft of nouns, the words held deep meaning. They were a reminder of the world as it was, when the sun and the moon and the stars yet danced across the sky, and we wished one another well as the day gave way to night. A communal tradition, so the words serve to bind us. Indeed, we are no longer strangers, you and I. Next we shall have you cleansed of light's impurities. Present yourself to Davith in yonder room. He will be glad to assist you. It's nice to guide a new friend through the same experiences, isn't it? No sooner had I greeted this Davith than he poured a pot of water over me. I was expecting a literal cleansing. Oops. There you are. Your friends has just been cleansed. How do you feel? Wet. Wet, but otherwise no different. I would have been surprised if you said otherwise. Even so, it is customary to cleanse ourselves of light with water blessed by our priests. But you have darkness again, do you not? Why continue the custom? Why, for the same reason that it was conceived, to pray for the safety of friends and visitors alike, as we pray for yours this day. Safe travels, friend, and may blessed shadow keep you. Right. If that's all, let's return to Runar and see if there's any other customs I must observe. Come on, Chent. How does Zero like our welcoming customs, I wonder? The memories of those I've met and bonds we've forged will always be a part of me. She may find these moments strange now, but one day she'll look back on them fondly. I've undertaken the ritual. And while I can't explain it, I feel more confident than I did before. Just a touch. I'm glad to hear it. With the Warrior of Darkness at your side, I have no doubt that you will save your two worlds. If we can defeat Zeromus, then the Source, would be safe. But nothing would change for my own world. There would just be one less void sent to struggle over scraps with the rest. Is that so? Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. It's fine. I was under no illusion. I wish it were different, of course. Shent, can you hear me? Have you met with the people of Yulmore and Raktika? Yep. Excellent. And we proceed with the next phase of the plan without worry. Beck Luke has informed me that the tower is ready, so make for Nabath Arang at your leisure. Alright, we'll be there soon. I've arranged for you to rendezvous with Kassad and Root as well. Not only can he take you to the site of the flood, but he will also know best to place the transmitter, given his familiarity with the route between the Crystarium and Amun-Ra. He will be in Twine on business shortly, so I've asked him to wait for you there. Alright, let's go to Twine. It's all coming together. To Twine. It's all coming together. To Twine, then. God, there's so many quests here. Your timing couldn't be better, Shint. I've just finished up my business here. Lena has told me all. It would be my pleasure to take you to Abathron. As soon as the other helpers arrive, that is. They're supposed to be along in a moment now. Other helpers? Shunt, it's really you. Oh. Yo.
We understand you are faced with quite a predicament, and when an esteemed customer is in need, the merchants of Modsuk are eager to provide.
Captain bade us assist you, sir, to ensure that light is delivered to the Crystarium. Members of our guard will place transmitters in Lakeland, and the good people of Mordsok will do likewise in the Hills of Amber. You need but focus on your own task in the Bathron. Yet more people clamoring to help you. It'd almost be more surprising if they hadn't showed up. If everyone is ready, then let's get to work. Wait. Okay. You're heading to the Bathron and didn't think to call on us. Well, most of our Talos are still in a sorry state. We've spared no effort in maintaining the trolley. We've even upgraded it. As a matter of fact, it's faster than ever and can deliver you to Abathron in no time at all. Cool. After everything you've done for us, we can't just stand idly by. Thankwood would never let us hear the end of it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. dare say we have ample help. Come, let's go and acquire our light. Alright.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness, like me.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
If this power were mine to wield.
Zero? Zero? I don't know about this, Zero.
Not to darkness, not to light!
Zero? Why?
Zero!
Ah, crap. Just need to follow the plan.
She's taken light into herself. Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help.
She was hungry, oh my gosh. Hungry for power, maybe. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
I had to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate. Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well. To become a world where light and darkness are in harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem, no matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
If anyone could do it, it'd be me. It worked well enough for me. With the power of light and dark, you'll be unstoppable. Worked well enough for me.
Ah, yes. You mentioned having to absorb light. That you still live is proof of her ability. Right then. I'm counting on you.
Together.
Here I go. I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the Void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
Hell yeah. goodness. Still very dangerous. Talk to us before you try something like that again, Zero. I've only known Zero for a short while. I feel as though her struggle is my own. For her sake and her world's, we must succeed. We've done our part, and I trust that the others will see the light to our destination. It's time we return to the source. I shall seek out Big Luke and have them return my soul to the spirit vessel. You spy a tinge of sadness in Rin's eyes. Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the ocular. Look, my lord, if you wish to go to the ocular, I should be glad to escort you. It seems Zero is already back in the vessel. I'd have liked to talk to her more, but I'll have to wait till next time. There will be a next time. I'm sure of it. Before we said our farewells, Zero thanked me, saying that she learned much during her time in Orphaned. I don't believe I'm owed such gratitude. I'm nonetheless glad that she found the experience worthwhile. The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more. Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that your transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon of Zero's world, we should have the foundation of our ethereal current. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void Ones are active, we will send forth the light. The rest will be up to you. We'll all be praying for your success. Now go. Make haste back to the source and save your worlds. Oh, I forgot I can travel to Elpis from here. Return to the source, though. Welcome back, Shent. I presume the preparations in the first are complete. That as well. The time grows short. Shent, thank heavens you've returned. The Lockports report that the Barans are on the verge of failing, and we have no time to spare. I restore Zero to her body at once. Ah, that's better. I was worried that the soul transference process might affect the light I absorbed, but it feels as potent as before. The radiance of your soul was impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Rin's help. While Rin helped me to contain the light, it was you, all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempt. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First. The Knights Blessed in particular showed me great kindness, as did Runa, whose only regret seemed to be that he could not join us. That you could not join us, sorry. A regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue. If all is in readiness, then I will assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray and make your way to the drowning ground, where we shall reconvene before sailing forth once more into the void. It's time, I think. Yo. Well, thank goodness you're back. The seal will break at any moment, Shent. Any moment! Oh, God. The darkness groweth stronger with every passing moment. Doubt not but that Zeromus shall soon attain full strength. The hour is upon us. If everyone is ready, then so am I. Golbez will be ready for our return. We must likewise be ready for him. 'Tis a terrible darkness indeed that should so test the restraints which once held Zodiark, but with the light from the First I am confident we will prevail. Time to take the fight to the enemy, is it? The darkness has been utterly relentless, gnawing at the seal like I might an iron carrot. Strike fast and hard, because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we've further enhanced the combat support, as you don't need to worry about us while you're away. I shall maintain my vigil over the brands. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as soon as Vitra and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory, and deliver you all safely home. Here we go. Round 2.
Golbez! Zeromus! It's too quiet. Surely they know we're here. In order to unleash the most concentrated burst of light possible, we will route the energy to multiple transmitters before directing it to converge at a single point. I will survey the area for suitable locations. This time, sister. This time I will save you. The dark pall over the crater has grown thicker. On the other side lies Golbez's domain. He'll have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he is in the center. It would be ideal if he were. I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, a cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow freely from the first. In theory, at least. It will work. It must. Sounds one, does
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Arang. Commencing transmission.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot.
It works! Light is flowing into the void!
So there are
Illuminate your way.
in total 6 places left.
You can
Altogether.
do it, Zero. I believe in you.
So 3 places we haven't visited yet then. 4, sorry, 4. I miscounted, I suppose. Ah, music! Ooh, a hole into the void. That's cool. Hell yeah. I would be surprised if it were going to close at any second, though.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth.
Tally ho.
Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepare my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
Oh, cool.
My true form
Where
shall
did you
stand right
hide?
here while we explore the castle.
Wait a minute. Where did you hide?
Tis
You know what?
faint,
Don't tell me. I don't want
but
to know.
I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time.
Can they
chasm
keep
swarms
channeling
with
light
red
and we could
scent.
keep blasting away at it? That'd be nice. Or I guess maybe it needs more recharge time before we
Summoned
can.
by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Zero?
She's looking at the light.
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs. It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
She's no longer the cold, distant soul we met in the void. Or perhaps until now, she just never had a chance to be who she really truly is. Glad though I am that the plan worked, we are in no position to celebrate. The day is not won yet. This radiance is just the beginning. We must see it cast into the deepest depths of the moon. My dragon form will remain here to secure our escape route. The void sent who dared to approach the gate will reckon with me. Alright. Down in the dark, Vashon is the very picture of determination. Rest assured I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I will wrest her free from Zeromus. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. Lunar subterranean? I'll have to see that again. Dungeon? Dungeon. More like fungeon. Oh, that's raids. What am I doing? There we go. Subterranean. Long has Golbez guarded the location of his domain, a solemn sanctuary wherein he conspired to break the barrier between worlds. It is there within the recesses of the 13th moon, Zeromus bides its time, gathering the strength that will see Golbez's plan to fruition. But what else could be guarding? Could he be guarding the subterranean labyrinth? What secrets might be laid bare to those willing to brave its abyssal depths? Take heart and protect them well, and we will live up to my words. This I swear. When we find Golbez, let me speak with him. Please. There's something I must know. The lingering light illuminates the way to our foe. It will not escape us. We've no time to waste. The void scent we failed will return ere long. Yeah. I go with this. I'm fine with this party. Woo! Let's do it! The Lunar Subterranean. Sense the presence I sense a presence deep within. Zeromus is here. Oh, Dark Elf? Okay. Dare trespasses in Lord Golbez's domain! Excuse me? I was gonna find.
Out of my way!
That's far enough.
Oh, that hurt. Got him. The vanishing scepters were quite the nuisance. Vanished, you say? I thought they were merely bluffing. Darkened Tribune. This Memoria crystal is... No, it can't be. Your psyche resonates with the Memoria crystal. What once was.
Hurry, Golbez! The city is already overrun!
Run for your lives! Ah!
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
You forced my hand. It will hurt.
They knew we were elsewhere. Cowards! This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
What's a crab? Oh no, it's Antlion, isn't it? Antlion. Yeah, oh god. So we're just gonna fight all the bosses. Also, stone pillars? Question mark? What? What? If we're to escape, it seems we've no choice but to fight.
Out of my way!
Oh, I see.
I am of the first brood!
Oh god, I might die. Wonderful. Oh, I won't. Okay. No! Gosh darn it. Alright, that's fine. I need to get the mechanics of this.
Far enough.
I am of the first brood! No mercy!
Got him! Is there no end to this memory?
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction. If our lady had returned sooner.
Original Hellhound.
I will end this farce.
I think not.
Out of my way!
Fear my wrath.
No mercy!
I will end this farce.
I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
No mercy!
I will end this farce. I will end this farce.
Out of my way!
I will end this farce.
This can't be happening. Not to you. My friend, my hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Oh my gosh.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength. To fortify my blade. I need power. Light or dark, it matters not. I will not hold back. Such savagery ill-suits you.
No mercy!
You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
I will end this farce.
Okay.
So, I'll not be bested. Not this day. Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
That's far enough. I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
Weathered this before. bested. Not this day.
Out of my way!
Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
Blade dance! Hey, Stinian, you're there?
Why? Why you and not me? You were the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me. You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me.
Sealed him away in the crystal.
never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on, as the hero who saves the world.
We've been released from the memory, 'twould seem.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria, then the one we've been fighting is...
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
You seek to free all souls from the purgatory of undeath. And to that end, you would invade another world. While I cannot condone your methods, I understand your motive full well. For I'm driven by the same. I too wish to save our world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would. But you do not. No, you are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all-powerful, and cannot effect great change in an instant. Even so.
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning. Having glimpsed our past, you should understand as well as any. As Golbez, I dedicated myself to ending the Contra Memoria. I fought the corrupted Memoriates and attempted to redeem those twisted by their power. Yet try as I might, I was powerless to make any meaningful change. 'Twas then, when I was floundering in despair, that she appeared. The Asian Igeom.
Oh, there's a name we haven't heard of before. There's more Asians out there?
Claiming to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war. Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
What? Then it was you who...
As Emmett Selk once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play. They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Having left a ruin of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others. Since that day, I have sought the means to undo my mistake. The world may be beyond saving, but I would at least restore the Great Flow. The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god sealed within the moon suddenly dispersed into ether. With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus' awakening.
We're going after him, aren't we?
Aye. That's why we came, after all. And besides... when someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Euless was right about that.
Alrighty, I guess this is a good enough place as any to call it for now. I'll pick this back up next week. Like I mentioned before, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. Because unfortunately, I might have to work over the weekend a bit. So, yeah. We'll see. If I'm able to, cool. If not, sorry. But yeah. Until then, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.